Hey y'all, I'm somewhere today that I've not vlogged yet, and I've been dying to get down here because some of y'all have been asking. This is Renfro Valley, Kentucky. Kentucky's home for country music. And it's an entertainment complex. It's in Rockcastle County, right beside I-75. I think that's why a lot of y'all have asked about it. Either you've been here before or you've driven by on the interstate and seen it and wondered what it was. Now they're working really hard to get everything open for the season. I'm gonna try not to get in their way. But I do want to show you a little bit of what's going down here. As you know, my dad's side of the family is from Rockcastle County, where we're at. So this is a place we've been very familiar with for years. Now the part of the valley I'm in right now is called the Village. I'm down here on the end of it. There's a lot of shops and log cabins and things. This is an old schoolhouse that was relocated here. The sun's going to be in the way. Here's some of the shops and the restaurant, the old church. I think they still have church in there. Don't hold me to that. This is what's called the new barn. There's the new barn and the old barn. The old barn is the original. That was built back in the 30s for the Renfro Valley Jamboree. This is the new barn. It's more modern. Your bigger concerts that happen here, like Loretta Lynn and people like that, this is the auditorium they happen in. Like I said, I'm gonna try not to be, ow, I just fell over a trash can. I'm gonna try not to get in everybody's way while I'm down here. Now, one thing a lot of you come to Kentucky talk about is how friendly everybody is. This is one of the friendliest places you'll come to, is at Renfro Valley. That old gas pump. Now this statue I'm walking up on right now is of old Joe Clark. He is a Berea native, and he performed down here for years and years. He was a comedian, kind of along the lines of String Bean or Grandpa Jones, something like that. He was very famous. The vest was very well known because of all of his pins and things on it. Now back in Berea, I can't remember which grocery store it was, but used to you'd find him in there eating in the back a lot and talking to people. This is the old barn. I'm gonna not get in their way. They're doing a lot of work in there. I said this barn was built in 1939. The original barn dance. The website for Renfro Valley has shows scheduled for this year. They are getting back up and running full throttle. They have new owners down here. It's changed hands a few times since the 30s. We're gonna go over here and look at the Pioneer Village. This is a really cool thing too. Now this log building over here used to be a museum, the John Lair Museum. He's the man who founded this place in the 30s. Lair is originally from right here in Renfro Valley, and he went to Chicago to start a radio show that got really popular for playing our kind of music down here, hillbilly music and stuff. You know, city folks love that kind of thing. And it wound up, I think, moving to Cincinnati before they came down here and started all this and got really big, started a radio station of their own. And the radio shows are what came first. And the radio shows were something similar to the Grand Ole Opry, about the best thing I could compare it to. Don't know that we can actually get in right now, but I can show you some of it. All these log cabins were relocated from different places, either in Rockcastle County or close to. And each one represents like a different craft that would have been important to us hillbilly people. They're working hard on it too. There's a broom shop, wood shop, blacksmith, barber shop even. We'll have to get back down here once everything's open and that kind of thing. And something tells me if Loretta Lynn plays here again, because she plays here a lot, that I know somebody who'll be here. See, it goes way back in there. A lot of y'all travel to the Smokies and things know that there's no off season down there anymore for tourism. We do have an off season. Usually after Christmas, things die down quite a bit, and then they start picking back up. Really full throttle in April. Some things really get open again in March. That's a general store over there. The tinsmith shop. There's the blacksmith. Over that way, across the road, is Lake Linville, which a lot of us just call Renfro, where everybody goes fishing and that kind of thing around here. It's the biggest lake we've got for a while till you get down to Laurel Lake or Lake Cumberland. Let me give you one more look at this part before we get on the road. Now, there used to be stores here too. It looks like they've been torn down, but I'm sure they have a good plan for that spot. Now, this building here I'm walking in front of is the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame and Museum. It's, right there is the village we were just in. This features all the musicians, not just country music. There's a lot of musicians from Kentucky that aren't country. Of course, we got Loretta and the Judds and Dwight Yoakam for Otis. But you know, a lot of people don't realize we've got Exile. We've got members of NSYNC were from Kentucky. Members of the Backstreet Boys are from Kentucky. And that's what the exhibits in here are all about. So that's it for my pretty quiet Renfro Valley. I'm sure that's going to change here in the next 2 or 3 months when things get up and rolling again. Thank God, after the past 2 years we've had. If you're traveling on I-75, you're going to take exit 62. If you're coming south, you're going to turn left off the exit. If you're coming north, you're going to turn right on the exit. Renfro Valley is just a spit underneath the interstate, and it's right there on the right. You can't miss it. You drive right through the middle of it. I'll leave the website for Renfro Valley down in the description. That way you can check out the concerts and things they've got planned as they get posted. It's a good place to come check out, a good local place to come sport. So with that said, y'all know I always appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. No pressure. Talk to you later.